We're happy to have you with us this evening and want you to enjoy every minute of your stay here.
It shows he has thought about what Carolyn might like, and he has implied his price range, so she will have some idea of what he can afford when she makes her choice.
Now, here he is, the one, the only...
How come you're not watching the Emmys? What is it? The Grammys. The Grammys are on right now. You should be watching the Grammys, not my show. Hi guys, how are you? I'm good. Everything is cool. I go in for my MRIs. I give my MRI next week, and they're going to decide what they're going to do with my rest of the things. So I'm still talking like a meth head. Hope everything is cool with you guys. Hope you had an amazing weekend. Next weekend is a big show, not mine, but the Super Bowl. And I'm really excited about that. We're going to be firing up the Traeger and doing some smoked whatever. It's a bit ironic that the first show that I ever did in this format, in the video format, I had these two cats on. I had Ben Painter and Jason Mann. And the first show that we did was actually a Fold Gap show. And now I've got them on again. Unless, no. I just saw, I'm seeing a bunch of Reapers down there, but I just saw the other Reaper disappear. You gotta pay your bills, man. All right. Anyway. So here he comes. Anyway, so we're going to talk about one of my favorite neck of the woods, the Carolinas, both north and south. And these cool cats, they do such an amazing job at promoting their event. They're such heart. And yeah, Ben Painter stepping up. He's doing his event, and we're going to talk about that and some other ones too. But if you guys get a chance, do me a favor. Anytime someone does that, anytime someone goes out of their way to put together a show, a movie, a promotion, anything, throw some support, help them out. Don't go, no, go. That's what I want you guys to do for these events. It's coming up in March. Go and help, go support. Give the promoters the incentive to say, yes, I want to do this again. And that'll grow our sport. It's that simple. All right. Hold on a second. Hi, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, look. Hey,
Damn it.
you're wearing are you wearing a Ben Painter headband?
No.
This one's a Ben Painter, look at this, original. You see that?
I do not have that one. I need that in my collection, sir.
Okay, all right, Ben.
I got you one.
You got some more? Yes.
I got some more.
He surprised me last year, the year before. What was it? At Folda.
Yeah, this is Folda Aftermath.
It was Aftermath?
Yeah.
And I was like, you've won my heart again, my friend. So thank you very much.
He's such a kiss ass.
I am.
Shut up.
No, I'm talking about Ben. I'm not talking about
Ben
you.
Oh, I thought I was. Well, I was being a kiss ass too.
No. I only talk trash to Ben.
So this is going to be the Reaper show. Like, dang it, here he goes again.
Damn internet.
All right, poor AOL. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to do the Reaper show. We've got David Reaper, Tim Reaper, and Ben Reaper, and we're going to have the real Reaper. That's what he calls himself. Whenever he calls me on the phone, he goes, "Fuck you, I'm the real Reaper." Okay.
Hey, somebody said, "Hey, Reaper." They're talking to all of us.
I go, okay, you can be the real Reaper. You can be Reaper. I don't care. Hey, what's up?
It's nothing
brother?
but Reaper love up in here.
There you go. Look at all the Reapers. Okay, so like I said in the intro, the first show that I ever did, I've been doing podcasts since 2014, but the first video show that we ever did on this platform, I had both these two guys on the bottom, and we were actually doing a Folda show, and we were talking about the generals, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. So, and that was way before I even went to Folda, but it all just came to a head, and we said, okay, and I finally got there. But the enthusiasm that that I found both on the shows before I got to North Carolina and while I was in North Carolina was amazing. To give you guys a quick little example, there's sometimes rivalry between Valken and Titman and in GI, and I don't get involved in that kind of stuff. I just show up and hang out with the players. So the park that I was going to for the first time was a Valken park. What's the name of that park?
No, the first time you came was PBC Greensboro.
Yeah, Greensboro. And so I got there, and Reaper and I had never met before, so there was this kind of already this are they going to get along, blah. And I was all hugs and smiles, and I was giving away clothes, and I don't care what paint you shoot, that's not why I'm here. Flip Wilson got us all hooked up, and I got to see, I went back to Flip's house, we had a big party, moonshine, the whole business, and that was it. That was the starting of my romance with you guys. You guys have just been amazing. So yeah, I have nothing bad, only good vibes to say about you guys. Even that Duck guy. Remember Duck? What was that Duck guy? What happened to Duck?
Oh no, Duck's still balling, man. He was at the game yesterday balling with us at Red versus Blue here at Palmetto. Yeah,
Duck has guns on him now.
Good,
Duck's
really?
like, "Urgh."
Wow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Duck still balls with PBS when he chooses to.
So he was a cool cat too. Anyway,
yeah.
Who's got the first event coming up? Is it Ben's in March?
That'd be Ben Painter, yes.
Let me do this.
Yes, sir.
Let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna go to present. I'm gonna do share screen. I'm gonna say share. Let's see if I can get Ben's up here. Let me just go like that, and tell me if you guys can see Ben's page. There's Ben's page. You see that?
There you go. Yep.
Very nice.
That's me.
There you go.
All right. So Ben's got the first one coming up in March the 25th. Ben, where'd you get the idea for this?
Well, I kind of just got asked to do a game, so I was like, what kind of game am I going to do? And I kind of tried to think about what I like, and the Marvel movies have been a big part of my life for the last 11 years, and it seemed fitting. If I'm going to do a game, I'm going to do a Marvel in-game, Avengers in-game type game.
All right, and so I see that. Is that Gator Mail or is that you under the mask?
That's my beard, man. It's
That's
long now.
That's
You don't need Gator Mail when you got this thing.
That's
Yeah.
Gator Mail. That's
the original Gator Mail right there. Is a man beard.
I like it.
Pretty
I
much.
like it. Okay, so you got generals for this thing?
I do have generals for this thing. We got Walt. I'm gonna mess his name up because I always do. It's Walt Parham, which is probably Parham. El Parham.
It's Parham.
Parham. Walt Parham from Task Force Legion. And he's going up against Mark Moon from SDI, which their team used to be named Shadow Dragon Initiative, but they decided that that's too long of words, so they just go by SDI now, which is weird.
Very cool. And if we're looking for your game, where do we find it on Facebook or where else are you promoting it?
It's on Facebook right now. I have a group called Endgame 2023.
Yeah.
And then I also have the event page of Endgame.
Okay, so I'm the average Joe. I'm looking for it. What do I do? What do I type? Endgame?
Just search Endgame. It should pop up.
All right, let's see, because there's a lot of Endgames out there.
There you go. It's one word. And you got both of them right there. At the bottom.
Right there, this guy?
That's the group right there. So
Yeah.
you can join the group. You can like talk smack, and that's the game actually.
Okay, cool. So let's go. That's pretty easy, you guys. You see that? Just type in Endgame. Usually, because we got an Endgame out here too in LA, so I'm glad that popped up first. But
Nice.
okay, so here we go. Nice, I like it. Okay, and where are we playing at?
Paintball Central in Greensboro.
Where
Yep.
paintball? That's where I first went, right?
Yes, that is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So is it a Vulcan paint or is it anything you want or what is it?
It's GI paint.
Wow, they've gone GI. That's fantastic. Okay, cool. Now, what's your
They always shoot GI.
What's that?
I said PBC. PBC. PBC Greensboro. They always PBC All Sports. They shoot GI paint.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, what's your responsibility as a promoter? Are you just showing up? You got this. Are they? Are you helping with the money? I mean, are they taking? How does this whole thing work for an average person? I don't know anything about promoting. What are you going to do?
Well, PBC is a unique kind of thing because like most of their games they've always done with like. Well, I'm an employee of PBC, but I'm not doing the promotion as an employee. So most of the time they've always gone with their employee and paying them to promote. So they didn't really know how to actually pay a promoter. So we're learning on our own right now. Like they're gonna pay me a little side something there. Like it's gonna be based on how many people show up to the game.
Nice.
And they didn't really understand that until I started showing them like if you actually have an outside producer that wants to do the work, they're gonna spend their own money to get people to show up. Like all these slapsticks that came out of my pocket, all the props I'm making, like this giant heavy thing right here.
Wow.
This is Mjolnir. Like all this stuff comes out of the producer's pocket. So
Wow.
they take in all the money, like, and they'll give you like a part of each player that shows up. They'll give you a certain percentage. Some people give a percentage of paint sales for it too.
Dude, that's cool. So you're right now in a paintball museum? What the fuck is that? Look at you. What is
That's all his damn masks.
Yeah, it's his bachelor pad. Ain't no woman gonna let that motherfucker live like that. He never lives by himself.
This is so. I mean, I'm serious. What are those? I mean, you bought each one. Oh, there's your gun, right? Okay, cool. So did you buy each mask because you liked it, or was it just filling a space, or what are you doing?
Well, I became a ProFlex fanboy, so like I started buying the rare stuff, and that's pretty much like it. I always told people like my buddy Ben, his name's also Ben, but he always had these nice ProFlexes, and he'd be like, "Well, this is like $400 right here. This is like $1,000 right here." Wow. And I always told him, "It's like you are very stupid for buying something that costs that much money and playing paintball in it." And then one day, I bought some stupid stuff and played paintball in it, and then it became this whole collection here, and I keep adding to it like an idiot.
Wow, dude, that is amazing. Are you going on like the buy, sell, and trade things?
Yeah, I'm on the buy, sell, trade, eBay, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. Whenever I find a good deal, I usually snag something up.
You know what? I've never.
You're gonna show. Hey, shut up, Reaper. Hey Ben, you're gonna show up to Geo's swap meet?
I don't think anybody can afford my shit at a swap meet.
I was just checking. I mean, it's a good idea. I was just curious if somebody like you might show up to the old paintball swap meet.
Like Paintball Central does swap meets too. Like Gibson, like occasionally Gibson will be like, "Hey, we should do a swap meet," and then he's like, does one weekend. But it's a good idea. Like you can show up and like you can show up and like buy and sell stuff, but like you gotta be prepared. Like if you're gonna buy like an actual like rare ProFlex, you have to prepare yourself for the financial hit that it's going to take.
Yeah, bring cash only, motherfucker.
I don't get it. Listen, I don't get it. I mean, I'm a very practical guy, so I just have what I have. And I don't know. I mean, I couldn't have all those on the wall. It wouldn't. But again, you know, people collect everything. So
I wear every one of the masks I have. Like
Okay, cool.
at some point in the year, it's getting worn. I don't sit stuff on the wall and let it sit there. Like today I wore a mask to work at Paintball Central, and yesterday we were at Red versus Blue, and I wore that rare Ohio right there. So I wear my stuff.
And you clean it.
I can confirm Ben was on the field balling yesterday. I can confirm that.
I like it.
First time in like 9 months or so.
It's been a minute. Yeah, he was on the field. He was on the field behind me, and which is sad, Ben. I can't believe you let me get in front of you. But we were kind of side by side per se. But yeah, Ben was balling this.
My first run on the field, I shot 6 pods in a hopper, and I shot 2 people.
Oh my God.
That sounds like me.
1,200 plus shots. I got 2 people out. I'm good.
But were you having fun, Ben? That's all that matters. You were having fun, though, right?
Oh yeah. Oh,
okay.
Oh,
all right.
I got the bonus ball family, so I'm happy.
Hey, Ben, I think, Ben, you saw me eat shit, didn't you, when I ran up in that slip? Yeah. Ben watched me bust my motherfucking ass.
I was telling Tim that earlier. I was like, I got to see Reaper fall.
Yeah, I'm sure. And I'm sure Ben was laughing all the way because I was too. It was still a good time.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Ben,
everybody's like, Reaper, are you good? I'm like, kill him.
Ben. So let's talk about your event here. All
right.
The Paintball Park, Greensboro, North Carolina, Saturday, March the 25th, 7 a.m. Is that 7 a.m. ish or like?
Well, that's when the gates open.
Okay.
So because PBC's got this like giant gate out front because they don't want people stealing stuff or like showing up and like playing and like getting hurt and nobody being there to help them. So the game actually starts at 10.
Okay. All right. Cool. Let me see here. Okay. Pre-registration ends. That's already done.
Yeah. Well, that's the early bird, so it's cheap.
Okay. And then the other one ends. Wait. Pre-registration ends March 23rd, 25th. Okay. So $40. All right. That's not bad. It's a great price. I don't know how you're going to make any money, but that's a great price. But listen, I could, I'm Jewish. I could be you're a lawyer, your attorney, or something like that. I can help you out with your finances, brother. But I know you're not trying to scalp the players, but you got to make a little change. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the field actually set the prices. Like,
okay.
I don't have any. Like, I'm like, look, I'll do the game. You guys do the money stuff.
Got it.
The guys that run Paintball Central, they actually love paintball and they love paintball players. Like Andrew Gibson, Tyler Humphreys, Jay Witt, Jonathan Whitley. They actually love the sport and they love hooking people up, especially Gibson. Gibson will give you a shirt off his back. He actually gave me the jersey off his back one day.
Wow.
But they love paintball players and they want people to come and show up. They don't really. They'll make their money in the long run, but they want people to show up and have fun.
Damn. I'm telling you, I've seen like 65, 85 sometimes. You guys, ladies and gentlemen out there, $45 or $40, if you do it soon, but $45 to play all day. How much is paint?
Paint's $45 right now too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Which is ridiculously cheap.
You guys have to jump for $80. You guys can have a great day out there. Come on, guys.
Yep.
Jump on this deal. All right. Damn. Okay. Here's my big question I always ask promoters. What happens if more go on one team? Do you let it ride or do you
We're gonna if one side is looks like it's gonna dominate the other, we're gonna ask people to switch.
Okay, cool.
And we'll figure a way to compensate them later. Like, because I'm actually doing 3 games next year. So if we need to ask somebody to switch, I'll compensate them somehow.
Nice. That is so cool, dude. You're doing a great job here. Okay, you guys. I went to for this one. I looked for Endgame and I got here and I went down here to paintballcentral.com to get all the information. So you guys can do the same thing too. No puzzles, no games, base control for points, 2 simultaneous final battles. Oh my God, dude, That is great. Yeah, you know what? I know I'm going to get in trouble. I'm not a scenario guy. I'm not into the puzzles. I'm not into the games. I'm into just shooting faces. I got it. So basically, is that your plan as well?
Oh yeah, like there's been a trend in paintball games lately. Like I know all three of us. Like the reason why we're on the show together, we're doing a thing where all three of us are coming together to promote each other's games.
Right.
And Tim came up with the idea called the Spring Trifecta. So we all have three different ideas of games. Like if you look at our games, they're not the same. But like mine, I want to go back because there has been a trend of lately you show up to a game and like everybody's there with their paintball guns, but there's points being made off the field by people putting puzzles together, or they're in the back of the field shooting balloons with slingshots. And like that's not my paintball. Like I don't want that in my paintball game. I want you to come out. You bought a paintball game. You bought a paintball gun. You bought the hopper. You bought the tank. You bought your mask. You bought paint for a reason, and that's to shoot.
You know
so
what?
That's the way I think anyway.
I agree 100%. I agree. But, we're going to get flack for it. I understand. But, yeah, some people are super into that. And then,
I agree.
Not so much. All right. So what else can you tell us? We're going to flip over to Tim pretty soon. What can you tell us?
Well, I'm trying to bring you guys something we're using pretty much every part of the park. We're using the Pikes Field, which everybody loves. We're going to do a 10-man event in the middle of the game.
What?
Yeah, we're in the middle of the game, like between phase 1 and phase 2. We're going to stop. We're going to do a 10-man event for points. I'm trying to give everybody loves 10-man, especially the field. I'm trying to give everybody something they want. Good job, Jason. So the two simultaneous final battles. The main final battle for the most points is going to be on the Mounds field, and our Mounds field at Paintball Central is not that big. So 100 people on the Mounds field is going to get really dicey.
Yep.
And the way I've got it set up is, since it's in-game thing, that's where you're going to get your Soul Stone to win the game. And the Soul Stone requires a sacrifice, and this sacrifice is you hitting the slapsticks. So it's going to be a rough final battle. So for everybody that's a little scared to do that final battle, or they're new to the game, or they're walk-ons, we get plenty of walk-ons coming there. They get to do a softer final battle at the Pikes Field. And it's basically going to be team deathmatch at the Pikes Field for them.
I like that. I can just imagine. Uh-oh. Reaper, is that you?
Echo. That ain't me.
I'll hear it.
You guys don't hear it?
Nope.
It's gone now. All right. So I can just imagine. Because I played on that mound field. It's almost like a World War I trench type of thing, where you're jumping into the next one. That's gonna be a crazy final battle. That's gonna be.
And as long as you don't flinch and you don't turn around or stop, you can keep moving towards the slapsticks.
Wow, dude, that's gonna be amazing.
So it's going to be a sacrifice to get that last stone. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. Dude, I like it. Okay, you guys, again, March the 25th. On the 23rd is actually the last day to pre-register to get the $40 price. Paint is $45. It's GI. And go and support these guys. Go and support the trifecta that these guys are putting together that are, bringing paintball to North Carolina. Every time I think about North Carolina, it's usually only the either Reaper or Pull the Gap. But now these guys are stepping up the game and bringing more events. So you guys go, dude, if you're in the surrounding areas too, you're South Carolina, what else is there?
There's more than just me, Reaper. Quit. Like, look, man, you got Command Decisions, you got Palmetto Hills, you got Lake Norman, you got Black Ops. Lake Norman. Boss. You just got. Let me say this: the Carolina community is just thriving and pumping. Right. So it ain't just me. It ain't just me. Like I said, I'm not. It's a lot of fields and a lot of producers and a lot of teams. We thriving, and that's what we're doing. We're being I mean, even with Tim's game, you get him to get to Tim's game, but real quick, but just on him, I mean, like, he's in Virginia, but like, you know, we still consider that part of our community. That's like this, you know, this south, this southern community, that North, South, Virginia, West Virginia, like this is all of our community per se. So it's not just the fields and the teams in North Carolina, it's the ones in South Carolina, Virginia. We all kind of scratching each other's back and helping each other out.
I think it's amazing. And actually, it's interesting. You guys are into geography. There is North and South Carolina, but a lot of these guys that live in there, they call it the Carolinas. They
Carolina, baby.
About the North.
Well, I mean, I would still throw Virginia and West Virginia. I mean, Carolinas, Virginia. I mean, we're all still. It's, you know, I like to still call it the dirty South. The deep South, like, you know, Florida. Alabama. Florida and all that shit, but we kind of like, you know, just the South. I don't know, man.
I know. You guys have
the ghetto South. The ghetto South.
You've got cheerwine and hospitality. That's all I like.
Cheerwine and Bojangles, bitch.
Bojangles, baby.
Bojangles.
Okay, so we're gonna come back. We'll wrap up all the events, but. Let's jump over to Tim. Let me just do this here. So Tim, what's the? I'm an average Joe on Facebook looking for your event.
Okay.
What am I looking for?
You could just look for After America, North Carolina versus Virginia. That should pop up.
Right there.
Dude, it's either that I've been there before or it's just magic. I have no idea. But
it's a popular page. You know, we've been around for at least a year now. So
which one? I've got Armor Wars. After America.
Armor Wars. That's a different animal. So yeah, okay. just the After America.
Okay, look at this. Okay, so March, April.
April 1st and 2nd. It's not a joke. It's not April Fools. We're actually doing a game April 1st and 2nd.
Wow, look at this. Okay, so it's North Carolina versus Virginia?
Yes, sir. After America, it's North Carolina versus Virginia 2. We did the first one last year. It was very, very big positive response for the players in the community in Virginia and North Carolina. We had some guys from South Carolina, Georgia, Maryland came down too. We had over 300 players, which is the most players that Fields had, Splat Brothers at Hopewell, Virginia, in over 15 years. So it was awesome. The whole idea was trying to get scenario ball back in Virginia. It's kind of slid down a little bit. So of course we went on your show last year, right there. Mr. John Hoffmeister got me that. He was the Virginia commander last year.
Nice.
But yeah, the whole idea was I was going to let it go. I was going to do it again. Like I say, I'm not a producer, I'm a player. But guys hit me up and they were like, we want the event back. So we decided to go ahead and bring it back. Of course, they wanted cooler weather because we did play July last year.
Wow.
So we brought it back in April. And when I kind of looked at the schedule and figured, well, Ben's doing a game. He's a buddy of mine. I like to mess with him. He's doing a game in March and Reaper's game's at the end of April. I was like, why don't we come together, help promote each other's games? And if you play all three events, you get a chance to win a Ripper Inception Design Ripper E-Mech. So I picked up the gun. Yep. Reaper picked up the control, and Ben Painter has a red and black matching Proflex, the brand new, the new hotness to go along with it. What? So if you play all three events, you get you're gonna be in the raffle. We're gonna hold that raffle at Gangster Paradise at a Reaper's game. So you got to start out. You got to pre-register for all our games, though. You can't come in day of or anything like that.
Okay, so early bird pre-register or regular pre-register?
Just regular. My pre-registration is early bird. It's running all the way till Thursday before the event, so you get the best price all the way up to that Thursday.
Does everybody know about this? You guys, come on, join in on this thing. This is amazing.
I mean, I don't know what more to do. I mean, it's $130. It's 2 cases and entry for the weekend. And then that's for field paint. It's $150 for 2 cases of 4-star and entry.
Wow.
We do have first strikes, and the field owner did just say it was okay to bring motorized tanks. If you have motorized tanks, bring them out. You gotta have a tank walker, and of course we have to take a look at it. Yeah, so you can bring tanks, motorized tanks, rocket launchers, whatever you want to do. This is a game for the players. I will be doing, if we get over 300 pre-registrations for North Carolina versus Virginia, I will be auctioning off $1,000 cash to one player at the game, at the safety brief. $1,000 cash. $1,000, baby. Anybody can get it. Hey, Jason's coming out of North Carolina for this, so he's coming up to Virginia. Yeah. He's coming up. He's heading up north just for this, so I appreciate that.
Look, you've been banking those COVID checks, son of a bitch.
I need $1,000, Tim.
Wow, dude, you guys are killing it. All right, is there a website?
The website you want to go to is letsplaypaintball.com. You go to events, and it'll be underneath Splat Brothers, and it should say North Carolina versus Virginia.
Can I do Let's Play Paintball? Is it cheapskate? No.
www.letsplaypaintball.com.
Okay.
Yep. Go to events. And actually, you can see right there, After America, North Carolina versus Virginia. It's right there in that lower. Yep.
Got it. Okay. Wow.
There it is.
You guys, what? Wow. Good job. This is amazing. Okay. Dude, look at this. All right. Counting down the days.
You got 53 days, guys.
Dude, come on. April 1st and April 2nd. It's a 2-day event. How much is this? Pricing is $130 before, right? This is the no, wait. It's
130. That's for 2 cases of field paint and entry, or I believe it's 150 for 2 cases of 4-star and entry. Because some guys last year were asking for a better quality paint, so we are bringing a better quality paint. GI. It'll be 4-star for 150 and 2 cases and entry.
Wow. Yeah. It's the cheapest. It's the cheapest 2-day game that you can get in.
I'm looking at this. I'm like what? And yeah. So tell me about the first strikes. 65 per. Okay, cool. So it's basically it's $65 for first strike rounds, 150, or you can wear a ghillie suit and collect them.
You could do that. You could do that too. If you're a rocket guy, I think just entry is $40 or whatever. So if you're just a rocket guy or whatever, you want to shoot Nerf rockets all day long at tanks and buildings and bunkers, you could do that for like $40.
Wow, this is so cool! Congratulations on this. Okay, and the park is where?
It's in Hopewell, Virginia. It's right off 95 near Richmond.
Richmond, Virginia. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Wow, that is so cool. Wow, unbelievable. All right, cool. And then who do we have to thank for this? Who's running the park?
That's Mr. Bobby Weeks. He operates the park. He also operates 3 parks in Virginia and 2 in North Carolina. So, and I live in North Carolina, by the way. People always think I live in Virginia, but I live in North Carolina.
Wow, dude, that is so cool. All right, yeah. All right.
Yes, first strike round, sir.
So tell me about chronoing the first strikes. What is your? Is it 280? What's your chrono?
280 first strikes and 300 for round ball.
Nice, very very cool. I like, and you can put the first strikes in your hopper. Is that how it works?
If you want to. Okay. I'd like to see him feed down that thing, but yeah.
That's cool, dude. Congratulations on this. All right. Who are your generals?
General's Mr. Dave Caro from a dealer from Venom, so they're a pretty established team, and they also have Michelle Ricochet. She's from Headhunters, so you got a good established team in North Carolina. They actually took the win last year, even with less people. I think they were down by 30 bodies, and they still brought in the win over Virginia. And so we decided to go ahead and bring in some new guys, some local talent. So it's Scott Johnson from the Vultures and Ricky from the Wig Splitters. So they'll be running the Virginia team. So they're the guys that actually play there on a regular basis. They've never commanded before, so they're going to try to take Virginia, try to bring that win home, and beat out North Carolina. But North Carolina's tough, man. So it's going to be good. It's going to be interesting.
Wow, dude! Congratulations on that. Wow. Okay, cool. Puzzles or games, or is it just straight shooting? What is it?
It's not a lot of puzzles per se. We do have the QR codes. So basically, we have missions get sent out every hour to the commanders. They can issue those out to their mission teams or whatever they want to do. But if people feel like they're not getting missions or they want to kind of get in the game, we do have QR codes posted every hour in the staging area. You can scan it with your phone. It tells you a mission that you can get points for, and you can go out there and complete it for your team. So that way, just because you're not in with the, some people say that, they're not in with the command staff or whatever, so they're not getting missions. They don't know what's going on. You're right there in the staging area, scan it with your phone, tells you what the mission is, go complete it.
Good job, man. This is great. Congratulations on this.
Oh, thank you, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
QR code thing is crazy.
What?
The QR code thing is like, it's taking paintball to a different level. Like that's shit nobody else does.
I've seen people out here do that, and I was like, this is so cool because it's kind of like, it's almost the lazy man's mission. So instead of having to go like read or whatever, you can just take your phone and go bam and go, yeah, I can do that. Like this.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so impressed. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
All right. So did we leave anything out?
I don't think so. Other than, just touching, since I got the time here, Ben's game, that's basically like a normal day of like rec play. So why not go do that? Go knock that out, March 26th. You come down, play my game. The Gangster's Paradise at the end of the month. That was one of the best games I played last year. And I played like a ton of games last year. And it was very disappointing there weren't more people out there. The amount of detail that Jason put into it, it was the most fun player party that night. My whole team loved that whole gambling night. It was awesome. So I know I should be plugging my game. I'm going to plug their games though. Go hit these games up because they were a ball last year.
I don't really think Jason plays paintball. I think he's just always party anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that's all I'm look at him now. Look at him now. Look at this. Come on, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I balled last night. I balled yesterday.
Dude, congratulations on that.
I busted my ass, but I balled yesterday.
I saw it.
Yeah.
How is the weather at this time of year?
Well, yesterday, like for instance, yesterday, here in the South, it was like 30 degrees yesterday morning for the game. Wow. But by lunchtime, it was like a good solid, 45, 50-ish if you're in the sun. It was still great paintball weather.
That's amazing paintball weather. Okay. And are we expecting the same thing in March and April?
It'll be warmer, I'd imagine.
Yeah, a lot warmer.
March is weird here. Like some Marches, it'll be hot. Some Marches, it'll be cold and rainy. It's just, you don't know what you're going to get.
Got it.
Yeah.
Towards the end of February, we'll find out what March is going to be like.
Nice. Very, very cool. I like it. Jason, how do
Yes,
I
sir.
look on your, I'm on your page. Are you promoting on your Facebook?
Okay, yeah. Well, here's the thing about me. I've been kind of slack lately, and it's mainly because of my homeboy Tyler that produces the Red versus Blue game that we had yesterday. So I haven't really put a lot of information out about my game because he's a team member of my team who is part owner of Palmetto Hills with Paintball Pete. And they, I was kind of letting them do their thing. So now that their game is done, I'll start putting out my information. But the website is open. There is a registration. There is an event page open, and the registration is already open as well. You just got to go to Command Decisions. I think it's cdpaintball.com is their official website. Go to cdpaintball.com. cdpaintball.com. And you should be able to see there, they have a list of events. You should be able to scroll down. You should be able to find it. Or you can go to the event page, which is just Gangster's Paradise 2. And that has a link there as well.
Okay, hold on a second.
Now, why the fuck can you get there? You go.
Hey, hey, you can start your own show too, man. Just do it.
I know. I understand. But yeah, so I'll be honest. I've been slack about promoting my game, putting information out. I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, talking and yada yada. But I know you got to do it on the Facebook scene. I just let my boy Tyler get the Red versus Blue over with, so I can start doing my thing. So yeah, I'm gonna start putting my information out as far as the schedule and all that. but it's at the end of April. It's a 2-day game. I usually typically don't like doing 2-day games. I produced, several games. This will be my 10th year producing a game. Most of my games have always been 1 day. With The Walking Dead that I did for 7, I did a Moonshine, and now Gangster. So I always do something different. And unfortunately, unlike Tim and Ben's game, my game is, yes, it's more of a LARPer style game. It's gangster. Unfortunately, you don't have to dress as a gangster, but it's like basically like a Bloods versus Crips, except for we don't use actual those type of gang colors. It's the Bravo Street Ballers versus the Sim City Saints. And it's not necessarily a game to bring in young kids per se. It's a rated R type of game. We have props that are drug related, cocaine, drugs, weed, meth. We have role players, pimps, hoes, bombs,
gamblers.
We've got dirty cops. We've got hustlers. We've got a SWAT team. That's our third team entity that comes in, and they can do raids and steal drugs and money from the gangsters. We have drive-bys, so there is tanks out there as well. And then yes, the coup de rah per se is the Saturday night casino night. I've got some new ideas. We're going to do I'm kind of making it like a club theme. We're going to have the casino night going down. There's going to be a DJ. We're going to have the projection screen up showing whatever, sports game or UFC fight going on. And we're going to have a simulated knife fight as well. Old school rubber knife fight. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's going to be dope as fuck. Knife fight, the generals, and they're going to pick 2 other guys. It's going to be like a little, best of 3 type of tournament. It'll be going down at the same time. You'll be able to gamble and bet on whoever you want. So this game it's a lot different. Yes, it's on the LARPer side, but I've taken a lot of ideas from the local community. From some for some of the games that's been done in this area. All the players this year, it's going to be a little bit different. I've changed some things. This year, every player is going to start out with currency, and they're going to use that money to gamble throughout the day, and then they can take their winnings to casino night and double it, triple it, whatnot. And then all that money will get turned in for points at casino night. Then Sunday, it'll be mostly territory control. It's just a little something different, and compared to Ben and Tim, I've always, when I've done my games have always been for my community. It's not that I don't want outsiders coming in, because I accept anybody and everybody from all sides, states or country to come to my game. But I've always tried to give my community a really cool game that was something different, not no military based where, this or that, scenario. I wanted to give them something that was kind of relevant, like I did with The Walking Dead years ago. Everybody loves a good old Moonshine game. And now with Gangster's Paradise, Gangster's Paradise is something that nobody has never done. And a lot of producers or fields won't touch that because of the way I'm running with the with the props and the role players, whatnot. But the players dig it and they understand it, and some of them can relate, some not. Some of them want to play that role and be that bad guy, because it's not a good guy versus bad guy. It's bad guy versus bad guy. You know what I'm saying? It's gangsters, and so that's just my style. I just like to do something for my community to give them a game that's different than what else is going on. So that's the main part of Gangster's Paradise, and I promise everybody it's going to be a good game. I need the players to come out. All my information is going to start rolling out here soon. Like I said, there's so many other games. I don't want to take away from Ben or from Tim or from Tyler, who did Red versus Blue. So many other games going on. Everybody needs their little time to shine. And yes, they're all really close to each other, so it's kind of hard to like put stuff out. Why he's putting stuff out, he's putting stuff out. But my stuff will be coming. It will be going down in Command Decisions into April, 2-day game. So that's how it is.
I like it. I like how, as the kids say, I like how you roll. I'm down with the brothers. Yeah, never mind. So never mind.
Right.
I'm just fucking with you. Anyway, listen. I've got a couple questions for you. Where are you gonna get the hose?
Oh man, we got hose. Don't you worry about that, bro.
I thought you were bringing them.
I mean, I'm bringing them. Well, yeah. I mean, if you could bring some West Coast hose, that's cool. But I got some East Coast hose. But I mean, like all the role players in the SWAT team is all of my team of PBS. My team will be reffing. I've got 40 players on my team, so they will be reffing. They will be SWAT team, and they will be role playing. Okay. And that's how it's a team thing. Like I don't have to hire no outside refs. It's a team thing. Like, yeah, it's my idea, but I can't do it without the rest of my PBS soldiers helping me out. It's a team thing. I don't hire shit outside. It's a team production.
Okay. Well, here's what I got.
And we got some hoes on the team, not real hoes. All my girls, all my ladies on the team. They'll be in the chat. God damn it, Reaper! I'm like, nah, man. They know, just the ladies of the team, man. They're willing to do the roles. I mean, it's like you say, and you're going to be respectful, man. This is a game, so yeah. She may be looking hot and sexy and fishnet stockings and playing a role, but you're going to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? My pimp, you're going to, it's a paintball game. You're not going to be ugly and disrespectful to the role players. There's an etiquette, and it worked good. It worked good last year, and I see no reason why it won't work good this year. I need more players.
Never very nice. Okay, good. You identify as
I don't want to see Lomax in a wig.
All right, you identify as
well. If I have to, I'll put him in one.
Okay. So.
Hey, Ben, you want to be a hoe, homie? No.
You guys can't afford me.
Here's how I see it. I see it like this. You guys have them stacked as far as the games are concerned, but they're all three super unique. And that's the cool thing about this is that if you had 3 walk-on days, it would be like, what? But each one of these games is something special. So, and they're really, really priced well. And they're also spaced enough. You guys can afford this. You know what I'm saying? Just do check these guys out. This is something super special. Let me go back here for the first one up here, and at the end game. So again, this is March the 25th. Then we have like a week plus. What is it? A week and something before the next one. But I think you guys listen. Again, it's about supporting the Carolinas, and it's about supporting the promoters, the players who are actually going out of their way to do this. I mean, if you think about it, if you just want to have walk-on games, then yeah, don't do these things. But if you want more people to step up like these guys have and say, hey, I want to make something special, you guys need to do that. Go out there and support. Maybe hit 2 games. Maybe try to hit all 3. I don't know. But
hey, Reaper, real quick. I don't mean to interrupt. You did ask Ben and you asked Tim, but you didn't ask me, and I kind of forgot.
Your generals? Your hose or your which one?
Yeah, no, my generals. Yeah, no, you asked me about the hose.
Wait, you're having general? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we actually. So real quick, so my generals for the Bravo Street Ballers, it is going to be Dealer, aka David Cairo, aka Dealer from Venom as well. He's the general for Tim's game, and he's going against Slim Ficky, Rob Maryland from Team Carnage, which is going to be the Sim City Saints. Those are my 2 generals.
Dude.
Two local. So like I said, my game's more of a local thing,
right?
And they're gonna recruit outside of our area. But those are the two local generals going up against each other.
Rob Maryland, congratulations. Good job, man. All right, I like it. Okay, and then what about you? Is there going to be any puzzles like guess?
Nah, man. There's no puzzles. This ain't no DJ bullshit. Okay.
Hey, come on, man.
Nah, man. Fuck that. This ain't. Like I said, I run my games like Ben's running his shit his way, and Tim has his things. Like they're all three different. In my game, what I'm saying, I'm running it my way. It's a little bit more of a LARPer theme. There's no real missions. It's going to be a lot of role playing, gambling your money. I mean, it's gangster. If you're a gangster in real life, if you've seen, New Jack City, shit like that, this is what it's kind of based off of. You got to hustle and make your money and make your deals. And, there's narcs that'll narc on you and backstab you. There's guys that'll steal from you. It's just, you got to live that lifestyle and see that kind of lifestyle to understand this type of game. But that's the kind of the way that I'm moving. Okay. It's just something that's never really been done in paintball, period. It's just a little on the rated R type of side, per se. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's just something different. I mean, I try to be different, and that's just the way that it is. I mean, pimps, hoes, dirty cops, SWAT team, bums, hustlers, gangsters, casino night, free alcohol, free food, DJs.
Wow, you got it.
Yeah. We might even have some strippers. We might even have some strippers at casino night. Shit, man. I mean,
hey, Eric, job opportunity. Hang on.
So what does Lomax mean by these people? Like, what kind of statement is that? These people. Who are you talking about?
He's probably talking about all of us.
Well, and don't forget, Jason, we're giving this away at Gangster's Paradise. All right. So if you're not at Gangster's Paradise, you're not getting the Inception Design Ripper EMEC with the control loader and the red and black smoke ProFlex right there. So you got to hit all three, and you got to show up at Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Thank you, Tim. So I mean, eventually on Sunday after we, we'll announce the winner for Gangster's Paradise, and we'll do the Gangster's Paradise raffle, and then between me, Ben, and Tim, we'll have all the information down as far as who pre-registered for all the games. And then, we'll basically, I guess, put those names in the raffle. And then we'll raffle it off. Hey, what is that? Is that that ain't your trophy, is it? Because I got the Gangster's Paradise trophy right here. You want to start stoning?
That's Ben's trophy.
Dude,
whoever wins my game gets this thing.
Hey,
it's ridiculous.
Okay.
Man, this is a family show. It's a family. I don't want to see your sex toy.
Well, hold on. Stay right there. I'll be right back. Listen, I'll be right back.
Stay right there.
I'll be right back.
Hey Ben, let's get a close up of those grills. Or what are you shooting? No. What are you giving away? The red ProFlex?
The red ProFlex, right? It's the new ice, the ICE ice. It's the softer gel type bottom.
Wow.
Actually, I have one out of the box. Hold on. Let me get the one out of the box so it can be better.
Yep. So one person is getting the ProFlex along with the Inception Design Ripper EMEC and the control loader, and also other people have been donating some stuff. So
hold on.
It's going to be probably the biggest prize pack I've ever seen one person get in a scenario game.
Hang on 1 second, Tim. I want to see what the gun looks like too. But that's great. Hey, have you been in touch with John Drescher? He's all in. This is his world. Is this stuff? He does PB Retro, I think it's called. Do you know PB Retro? Yeah. That's John Dresser. All right, let me do this. And Tim, let me just do this. Tim, let me see the. There we go. Let's see that baby again.
You want to see this right here?
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Okay, so again, you guys, if you do all three events, you got to pre-register for all three events. But if you do all three events, you prove that you've done all three events. You're in the drawing at the end of Gangster Paradise for that. And what was the $1,000 thing you were talking about?
The $1,000 is only for North Carolina versus Virginia. If we get 300 pre-registrations, I am giving away $1,000 cash. All right. So I get paid off paint sales. That's what I get. I get $8 a case. I don't. You know, I'm upfront with it. That's how I make my money. As long as I can pay my staff, everything else, I don't care. I pay myself as just a normal staff guy. And basically, once this is going to be paid for, I'm giving away $1,000. The rest of it's going to charity. So I'm a player. I'm not a producer. This is how I roll. Like I said, you know, like Jason said, we all do games differently. That's cool. But yeah, I'm trying to give away stuff, man.
Wow.
I'm giving away cool stuff.
Dude, that is so awesome. Wow. Congratulations on that, man. That is so amazing. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. Where's the brother? He was just here a second ago.
He's going to get his trophy for the game.
Get his trophy, man. He's getting his trophy.
Oh.
By the way, I heard Tim say he's giving away $300,000.
No. If I get 300 people, I'm giving away $1,000
You
cash.
said I'm giving away $300,000.
Okay.
Here it is. I got it.
Hey, what is your?
There you go.
Name? What is your rap name? Melted Ice.
Well, no, check it out. So, what you get is you get this gold chain with a big ass down gold money sign. There's going to be a nameplate right here for the winner. You get these what I would like to say Notorious B.I.G. glasses. They got gold sides. I don't know if you can see them.
There we go.
Yeah, and then you get this dope ass gold money chain, money ring.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
This fucking hey, dude.
But yeah.
Our 99 cents doesn't have any of this.
Well, yeah, fuck you. All right, first off, 99. All right, but I've always done my trophies different. I don't go to the fucking trophy store and buy some stupid ass trophy like some of these other producers, i.e. DJ, and stick some stupid ass sticker on it. I mean, it's stupid, man. I mean, some of these, this is what I will say this. I mean, I hope Ben and Tim take note, man. Like, dude, be creative with y'all's trophies when y'all do stuff. Like, it's so stupid to give out a piece of paper at times for the main winner. We all can be creative and come up with some different ideas, some gay ass fucking. Here, I'll show you. Let me show you. Here, I got some trophies just right here. Okay, all right. So first off, this is one of them DJ trophies. Look at this shit. Okay, look at this. Look. All right, the trophy's kind of cool, but look at that gay ass sticker he put on there.
All right. Yeah.
Now this one right here, this one's pretty cool. I won a pain in the ass award. So, so it was a donkey. Yeah. No, this was years ago. It was a donkey award. You know, I mean, there's just different types of awards. You know, right there's a cool one. It's a little different. But you know, be original. I've always been original. Ben can contest when he was one of my generals for Walking Dead, man. I always had cool ass trophies. Unfortunately, he didn't get to win that one that year. But you know, he can. I've always, I think the trophies is, you know, yes, it's for one person and yada yada, but I think it adds a little bit more to the game, and to each his own. You know, I'm not going to sit there and say do something different, but
no, I agree with you.
I've always tried to do something different and be different.
I think so. I think unique is great. I like it. Devin Schwartz, how are you, my brother? Nice to see you. Thank you for watching the show. Yeah, and who else we got here? Okay, so all right. So did we cover all the bases on yours besides the two generals and the hose and everything? And what do you got?
Yeah, generals, hose.
Is that Miller Lite? No. What do you got?
Oh, no, white trash, baby. Keystone Light.
Keystone.
What is that?
It's like seconds of Coors Light.
Oh my god!
Exactly.
It's like drinking piss mixed with more piss.
Come on, man.
The redheaded stepchild of Keystone. I mean, of Coors Light.
All right. Yeah. So, do we cover all the bases you think with your? You want to give a shout out to is it Eric Engler's Parker at, right?
I mean, yeah, it's at Command Decisions. Eric Engler's the field manager of it.
Right.
We will have. I did confirm. Dead Box Paintball will be out there vendoring. We will have a food vendor. Hopefully, I can get Tim to bring his little tiki bar down as well. But As far as the player party, we plan on PBS is going to cook some food and get out free food and alcohol.
Wow.
Obviously, the alcohol, you got to be 21, and we will require ID because we're going to run like a whole club / casino theme. There's going to be a doorman, and you're going to have to show
ID.
Well, gangsters better have their fucking ID. I mean, unless you look like you're 30. I mean, Ben, come on, we're not going to card you, big boy. But you know what I'm saying? Kids are welcome. There was kids last year that came to the casino, and they are welcome to come and gamble and have fun and be a part of it. But yeah, we're going to give out free food and alcohol for the adults.
Ben, I told you this is a family show. What the fuck you doing, man?
This is that trophy that I didn't get to win, so I made my own.
Wow.
He did, yeah.
Dude, this is cool.
So I guess I should have mentioned Deadbox will be at my game also, and they will be giving out a brand new Proflex to whoever can hold one of these babies up longest. It's 17 pounds of PVC here, so
wow.
They're gonna give away a Proflex to whoever can hold one outstretched long enough. So yeah.
And not to interrupt Ben, but like big shout out to Deadbox. That is a local homegrown small business in the North Carolina community. They do travel to a lot of the smaller and bigger games. They were at Red versus Blue yesterday at Palmetto Hills. They'll be at Ben's game. I'm not sure if they're coming to Tim's game, but they'll be at my game. They come to Folda Gap. They do travel around, and they're mostly a clothing, small clothing business for paintball, but they also have Proflexes and guns and all the other accessories that you need for paintball. So big shout out to big shout out to Deadbox because they support a lot of these fields and these games that we produce.
Very cool, dude.
Kids can gamble.
You guys are amazing.
Kids can gamble.
Kids can gamble. Jason Man 2K3.
Okay, so Ben, you're up again. Let's just do a quick 1, 2, 3 about what's going on with this thing.
1, 2, 3. We're doing in-game, pretty much final battle for in-game, like in the movies. It's a different timeline than what you saw in the movies because Doctor Strange saw 14,605 realities. This is an offshoot that he did not see, so the outcome is not determined. We got a couple props. We got a whole bunch of slapsticks. We got a final battle that's gonna pretty much. I think at the end of the game, final battle people are gonna be talking about. We don't want to go to this game ever again because it hurts. And we also got another final battle that's not gonna hurt so much. But you come to my game, final battle's gonna be Fault for the Soul Stone. You're gonna feel it the next day.
Nice, very very cool, ladies and gentlemen. It's at let me see, PBC Paintball Park, and Saturday, March 25th at 7 a.m. The gates open. Early pre-reg is already done, so do pre-registration. March the 23rd at $40. 45-day event, still inexpensive. $45 for a case of paint. Games open, rules briefing 9 a.m. Game starts at 10, and pick a side. And Ben's a cool cat. There's gonna be vendors and food trucks or what?
There will be vendors. Like I said, Deadbox will be there. The Trifecta is going to have our own little booth there to show off what we're going to give away at Jason's game. I'm going to give away a bunch of headbands. I think we're going to have food trucks. I'm not quite sure on that one, but I'm pretty sure we are.
Okay, cool. And the two generals are?
Walt Parham. From
I did that on purpose.
Walt Parhams from Task Force Legion, and he's gonna be Captain America. And then in my version, the bad guy is Loki, which is gonna be Mark Moon from SDI.
Got it. I like it. Congratulations. And you guys can go to paintballcentral.com and then just hit events, go to Endgame, and check it out. Timothy, you're next.
Oh, fantastic. So we got an After America North Carolina versus Virginia, part 2, because if you missed it last year, you get to go ahead and make it up again. It's going to be at Hopewell, Virginia at Splat Brothers. All right there in Virginia. Basically, if you hit Ben's game, you come on up here April 1st and 2nd. All right, so it's $130 for entry and 2 cases of paint. It's a 2-day event. We will have a night game on Saturday night. It is free camping. I'll be there Thursday. Camping doesn't technically officially open until Friday, but I will be there Thursday. So if you need to come on in, I'll be there. All right. We do have tanks. You can bring tanks. All right. So if you want motorized tanks, bring motorized tanks. Push tanks, bring push tanks. Like I said, we have first strikes. Let's see. If it's just entry, if you're a rocket launcher guy, $40, come on in. We will have food on site for lunch. You're kind of on your own for dinner. If we need more parking or anything like that, we will park guys on the turf field because we did it last year. We had to make more room. So come on out here for the second leg of the trifecta. Go ahead and win that Ripper EMEC. And if we get 300 pre-registrations at North Carolina versus Virginia, this is just for North Carolina versus Virginia, 300 pre-registrations, I'm giving away $1,000 cash Saturday.
Damn.
All right? $1,000 cash. I've never heard this from a producer. I asked people, they said, don't do it. I was like, I'm doing it because Joe Perez said, don't do it.
Okay, but how
$300,000 cash, you're in first.
No, 1,000 cash dollars. That's all I'm doing.
How are you doing it? Is it a separate ticket?
That's so the pre-registrations, we hit 300 pre-registrations. If we hit that amount, not $299, not $250, 300 pre-regis, we get that in by Thursday. Everyone gets a raffle ticket when they come in. All right, for your registration. Once you come and start checking it on Thursday, raffle ticket.
Wow.
And you come down to my safety brief on Saturday morning. You got to be at the safety brief.
Won't be there.
Right? Yeah, got to be at the safety brief. All right. I'm giving away $1,000 cash. You could be the hero of the weekend. You could be buying more paint for your team. You could be buying them lunch. You could be buying them beer, whatever you want to do. $1,000 cash. I'm not giving away grills lenses. I'm giving away cash money. All right.
I ain't never been to a safety brief. I ain't never gonna go to one. But for $1,000, I might though. I don't know.
Hey, I'm just happy Jason's coming to Virginia.
I had a heart attack.
Currently, I'm not selling extra tickets. If that's something, I ask some guys if that's cool. If they want to do that, maybe we'll throw that in for charity or something like that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, you'll probably get $1,000 of extra tickets just doing that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll look at that.
If Tim gets 300 players, everybody gets $1,000.
No, man.
All right.
But other than that, like I say, hey, I appreciate it. The game was a success last year. It wasn't me. It was the players that brought over 300 people out there. I didn't do that. The players did that. That's why I'm trying to give back to the players. And on top of that, I am the XO for the Gangsta's Paradise Bravo Street Brawlers. So if you're coming out, Team Purple, David Caro, Tim Grimson is XOing. Please come out there. It was the best game I ever played last year. And fuck the LARPing. It was fun. It was awesome. All the role players, all that stuff was fun. All that, it was the best game. It was so original last year. I'm telling you, you need to come out. I looked around and was like, why aren't fucking people here? This is the best game I played this year. So anyways, other than that, on Gangsta's Paradise, North Carolina versus Virginia, yeah, please come out. Hit Ben's game, hit my game, hit Jason's game. Get a chance to win that Ripper EMEC, the ProFlex, the control, and all the other stuff that's going to be coming along with it.
Okay, so remember, you guys, first strike rounds. Everything is field paint only, so don't bring your own first strike rounds. That's not going to be good. And the other thing too is you have camping there too.
Yes, free camping. So you come out and pick you a spot at first come first serve. Find your spot and set up your tent, whatever you want to do.
And is it? Are you porta potties and that kind of stuff? Showers?
Yep, there'll be porta potties out there. We do have a shallow well for water, so you can come out there and get water. We had that available.
Nice. Okay, cool. I like it. All right, man. Congratulations on that. And well, that's all the time we have. So, I'm sorry.
That's a good looking graphic there, Jason.
Yeah, man. My homeboy Tim made that. My homeboy Tim made that graphic.
This is so nice. Okay, so
So
87 more games to this one. And what do we got? We've got choose either SimCity Saints or Bravo City Brawlers.
okay, yeah. Shut up, and let me talk.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
First off, I want to thank Tim for coming up with this idea of the spring trifecta. I've known Ben for a long time, longer than I've known Tim. Obviously, Ben was part of PBS. We've done some things together. And we've had a falling out. We've come back together, and we're cool. And
Still wouldn't let me bring Jermaine a team. What?
Shut up, Ben. That don't mean that me and Ben don't always get along, but we get along. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then Tim, I got to meet Tim within the last couple of years, and he's a great dude. I wanted to go to his game last year, but I had the heart attack and all that. But he came up with this idea to kind of put me, him, and Ben together because, yes, we do have our games really close together. And some players aren't going to be able to make all three, and some might be able to make just one and not two. And it's kind of tough, but we're all in the same boat where we're trying to give our community a good game to go do at three different fields. So I do want to thank Tim for bringing us together because a lot of people won't do that. Like, I could sit there and just be honest, be like, fuck Tim and fuck Ben. I'm going to do my own, I'm just saying. And some people are like that, I'm not going to worry about them or support them. I got to do my own thing and my own game. But when he reached out to me and Ben, I was down for it. I'm all about helping other people do their thing and prosper and grow the sport. So I do want to give a big shout out and a thank you to Tim for putting this together and Ben getting down with the program and following along with it. And I think it's going to be a good thing for our community. And maybe, this might work out to where, instead of these fields and these producers stepping on each other, that maybe this will be a little stepping stone to like, these guys can make it work and work together. Maybe we can too. I don't know. But that's what I wanted to say first. Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I think it's cool. So Jason, your two generals are?
All right. So my two, April 29th and 30th, end of April, 2-day game. Camping's free and all that good shit at Command Decisions. First strikes allowed. I'm not sure what the price is. That's whatever fucking Engler makes it. Pre-reg is open right now, $50 date. Pre-reg day of is $60. You've got casino night and all that good shit, role playing, whole bunch of things going down. Your generals for the Bravo Street Ballers is David Cairo, aka Dealer from Team Venom, going against the SimCity Saints, Rob Mellon, aka Slim Thicky from Team Carnage. Pick your side, be a gangster. There's going to be, like I said, role players. You're going to be able to gamble your money while you're on the field. There's going to be, I've got guys with briefcases out there that's going to be slinging merchandise, bootleg merchandise, like, Gucci shades and CDs and DVDs like you would see, a street hustler. There's going to be a dude out there with a boom box. You can do break dancing competition. You can give money to a bum and help a bum out. Just because you're a gangster don't mean you can't do a little bit of good for your community. So it's a total role playing / LARPing thing, but it's something that's never been done. I mean, I kind of got the idea from Colonel Mustard with SDI when they did the Fallout. It's kind of their little mixture of role player and interaction with My Walking Dead and doing a third entity and things going on. It's not your typical paintball game. So I promise you it'll be something different.
Jason,
yeah.
Can you
Yes, sir.
Can you explain to the younger players what a CD is?
It's a little round disc, okay, and it's got a little hole in it. and it plays music.
Compact disc?
Jason, just pop yours out of your CD player. You probably have it next to your VCR.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like, so my game it's not like the old school gangster like 60s and 70s. It's kind of like the 80, 90 gangster. So like, yeah, there's gonna be a guy with a briefcase, and he's got like it like, all right, Reaper, you're from California, you fucking bougie bitch. You've been down with Rodeo Drive. You seen that motherfucker over there with a briefcase? He got bootleg CDs and DVDs and bootleg glasses and fake Gucci, shit. That's going to be the same thing. So as a player, you're going to take your money that I give you to start off with, and you can negotiate with that guy, right? And buy some of that bootleg bullshit. But his bootleg bullshit is worth money. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be worth points. So you kind of negotiate how you want to interact with certain role players. And if you don't want to fuck with role players, well, that's cool. You can go shoot people. You can give your money to somebody else, and they can do with it, or take it to casino night. But the point is, everybody's gonna get money. So even if you don't give a fuck about the game and you just want to go shoot faces, well, then give your money to somebody else because that's worth points. But
can you shoot role players?
No, you won't be able to shoot role players, Ben.
Fuck.
No, the only ones that you can shoot is SWAT team. No, you can't shoot the hoe. You can't shoot the pimp.
No.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the best thing about scenario game. You can get whatever you want out of it. If you want to get involved in it and get into the whole storyline, you get involved in the storyline. If you want to just go shoot people, just go shoot people. Whatever you want to get out of it, you can get out of it, man. It's up to you.
Yeah,
if you're not having fun, that's your problem.
Yeah, and that's any paintball game. It doesn't matter if it's a gangster style game or an end game or VA, or if it's a skirmish or fold gap. If I pay my money and all I want to go do is just go shoot, then that's what I'm going to go do. If I want to partake and gain money or do missions, then I'll do that. But you have to give the player the option to do whatever. But the main thing is to bring players to the game so they actually got people to fucking shoot at. You can't have a scenario game with 50 players. Yes, it's just not.
So, I'm born and raised here, and we have our gang signs. This is called arthritis. Never mind. Never mind. How about this one? We do this. LA. There you go, baby. LA.
No, that's A-Town, baby. That's peace up. Peace up, A-Town down.
A-Town down. Hey, don't you think that it's ironic that most rich people don't wear that stuff? Only poor people who are trying to look rich but get that stuff. It's like, I always found that fascinating. That just people that can't afford it buy that expensive crap. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. There's an example. There you go.
Exactly. Right there.
Exactly. Anyway, you guys, listen. We're going to put you in the green room for a second. I want to just say again, thank you, Gary, very much for this. You can use the show. Just keep on keep on share. I'm not into that share, subscribe, like bullshit. I'm just saying you can use this show as a promo to get it out there so people will know what's going on. So that's all. All right.
I mean, yeah, there was only like 5 people watching anyway. So
my mom was watching for a minute too. So yeah.
Hey, did you notice? I got me a new phone. This is the first time I made it through your whole show. I didn't get fucking booted out and shit.
You got something special, like a new phone and new internet or something like this, because
No. I sold that couch and that trailer, and I bought me a new phone for Christmas. Yeah.
All right. And two pigs. Yeah. All right. Yeah,
exactly. The W is not only for Warsaw, it's for white trash.
There you go. I'm down with the bros. All right. Anyway, so listen, let me put you guys in the green room. I'll see you guys in a second. And then what I'm going to do is just say goodbye to everybody. So let me just do this. Where are you? Just do this.
All 5 people watching. Goodbye, all 5 people.
Bye. Hold on one second. Bye. Hang on. Let me just do that. Tim, thanks again. Hold on a second, brother.
No problem, sir.
There we go. And let me just do that for the stream. All right, cool. I sound like a meth head. Yeah, this fucking denture. Not denture. I'm gonna be doing implants pretty soon. When I was a kid, I got my real teeth in, and I got knocked in the mouth by Mr. Cement when you hit from the bike. They've always been working on it. Now they're finally like show must go on. Anyway, you guys listen. Please go check out this trifecta. They're working really hard on it, and it's a like Jason said, it's a really great time for promoters to get together and not step on each other's toes, and just to get out there and help each other out. So go help them, and they'll help you, dude. Who the fuck gives away $1,000, right? They need 300 people, so tell your friends, and if they get the 300 people, there's a chance to win $1,000. Jesus fucking Christ! All right, just go out there and tell your friends to do this thing. The gun? Did you see the gun? You see the Proflex? Fucking A! These guys are killing it. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go watch the Grammys. The Grammys are on. Okay, adios, and I'll shoot you soon. Bye.